This video is going to cover how to choose different colors other than just writing with the words red, blue, green, but getting a little more creative with colors and with font styles. Since this is going to be the beginning of your professional website, we're going to create a brand new REPL. We're not going to use the old one. The old one was where you were playing around and testing things. This one is going to be your professional website. So I'm going to click New REPL. And I'm going to choose HTML, CSS, and for my title is going to be the name of the website, and I'm going to look at best beaches or best lakes for sailing. So I'm going to call mine Sailing Lakes, just so that later on it'll be easier to find the one that I'm looking for. So this is my Sailing Lakes. I'm going to create the REPL. First thing I want to do is change the background color. You know, like Apple has their signature black color. So when you're on an Apple website, you know that you're on an Apple website because the background is black. I want mine to be kind of a beachy theme since I'm looking at sailing and lakes. I know a lake isn't really a beach, but if I go here to a new Google search, I'm going to type color picker. And when I type color picker, it brings up this huge palette of colors for me. I can choose anything I want. I'm going to try to stay professional, but also I want to stick with the theme of my website. So I'm going to go with something that's a little bit like this color, kind of an aquamarine. Now notice the colors down here are nothing like what we've seen. There's not a name for the color. There's an RGB. The RGB is the number of pixels of red, green, and blue. That's the R, the G, and the B. The hex converts the RGB numbers into a combination of numbers and letters, kind of like we convert into binary. These other three are nothing that we are going to talk about, but feel free to Google those to look up those values. So with this color, that's probably a little too obnoxious for a professional website, but for the purpose of this video, it will work. I'm going to highlight the hex number. The hex number is probably the easiest to copy over. So I'm going to highlight that, Command C will copy that. What I want to do is apply that color to the entire body, to the entire page. So I'm going to go into my CSS and I'm going to style the body. Remember, the HTML has the head and the body. The body is where the content goes. So I'm going to style that entire body tag. I'm going to say the body. Notice no decimal, no point, nothing there. And the color I want to, I'm going to use the background color, my apologies. The background color that I want to choose is that hex color that I had. So if I just do Command V and then a semicolon will make the entire background that aquamarine color. So let's take a look. Let's see what that looks like. It's probably not. It's kind of got a nice beach theme. All right, so that's for the background color. That's what my background color will be on every page of my website. So now what I want to do is I'm going to add just one simple p tag. Best lakes for sailing. So I'm just going to add this simple p tag to just show you the font style. We're going to choose a different font style. So I'm going to go to fonts.google.com. And when this opens up, you're going to see there are so many different font styles. I'm just going to choose one that's really obvious. This is absolutely not professional. I would never, ever recommend you use this for your website, but I'm going to choose this palette mosaic because it's really obvious that I'm using it. So I clicked on that. That's the one I want to use. And this plus sign here says select this style. So I'm going to choose select this style. And over here, the selected family is the palette mosaic. What I want to do is use it on the web. I want to import this into my CSS. So everything here in between these style tags, I'm going to copy this. Command C. Don't take the style tag with you, just the @import. Command C. I'm going to go back over to my REPL and in CSS, the very top. So I'm going to add a little space at the very top. I'm going to paste that. Command V. My apologies. Command V to paste it. Now what I want to do is use this font style on all of my P tags, let's just say. So I can say on every single P tag, I want to use that font style. So to do that, I will go back here, and here are the CSS rules. So I will copy this font family and I will paste it in here. And so now that's the font family I'm going to use for all of my P tags. If I refresh this, that is definitely not very professional, but you can see that my Google font took effect. Now, if I don't want it to apply only to P tags, but instead I would like it to apply to every single piece of text that's in my body, I can just add that into this body style. So if we just put it here that says everything, no matter what tag we use, P tags or H tags, everything will have that same font family. So if I refresh this just to make sure that actually took effect, and it did. Okay, that's it for this video. The next video will be linking multiple pages together.